Hello, today we're going to talk about central tendency, mean, median, and mode. Alright, the first way we're going to talk about to find a central tendency is mean. To find the mean, it's the sum of numbers over the number of items. So here, I have a list of numbers. Alright, so the first thing I need to know is, what is the sum of all of these? So I just add them all up. If you have a calculator, you can use that. And I get 57 is the sum of all of my numbers. But now I need to know how many there actually are. So I just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I get 57 over 8. And when I divide that, I get 7.125. So 7.125 is the average of all of this data right here. All mean is just finding the average of all of these. So you add them all up and you divide by however many it is. So if these were like scores for you for some reason, so based on 1 to 10, you got 10, 7, 6, 9, 8, 5, 3, 9. You just average it all together and your main score of all of them was a 7.1. It's the same thing with your grades. You get 100, you get a 70, 60, and then averages it all together. And that's what the mean is. We're going to do one more example. Here's our second example. And we're finding the mean. I want to know what the averages of all of these are. This gives me 270, 360, and 170. So 530. So that's my sum of all the numbers. Now I have to figure out how many numbers there actually are and divide it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divide by 5, and that gives me 106. Is my average of all of these numbers. And that is how you find the mean. Our second way of looking at our central tendency is to find the median. The median is basically just finding what is the middle number of our set. So if I have the numbers, let's see, 10, 7, 9, 9, 8, 10, 4, 9, and 7. All right, I want to know, so if I was finding the mean, I would add them all up and divide by how many I had. This time, I'm trying to find the median. So to find the median, I have to put all the numbers in order from least to greatest first. So 4, I don't have 5 or 6. So 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, and 2 tenths. So now I just have to figure out what the middle number is. There's a lot of ways to do this. 4. I'm just like to cross out one at a time until I get 1 left. All right, sometimes you'll have 2 left and that'll be my next example. So the median of this data set is 9. So that's the second way. Is it the most accurate way? No, because if you have outliers, it changes everything. But we'll talk about outliers later. But there you go. 9 is your median or your middle number. We're going to do one more example. Here's our second example of median. So we're trying to find the middle number. So first thing you always have to do is put them in order. From least to greatest, I always put them least to greatest. I don't think it really matters. 70, 80, 85, 92, and 98. So now I just want to find out what the middle number is. So 56, 98, 70, 92. Now I don't have a middle number. I have 6 numbers altogether. So what I do to find the median is just like I found the mean. I'm going to add 80 plus 85, give me 165, and then I'm going to divide by 2, which is how I found the mean. I added the numbers together, the sum of the numbers divided by how many I had. So my median is 82.5. That's how you find the median with an even data set and with an odd data set. With the odd, you just mark it off until you find the middle. With an even one, you take the two middle ones, add them together, and divide by 2. All right, our last way is mode. So with mode, our last way is mode. Mode is the last central tendency. So with mode, what you're looking for is the number that repeats itself the most. So this can happen in a couple ways. None, so nothing repeats itself at all. Just its regular mode, that means 1, or modal. And then bimodal means you have two numbers that repeat itself. So our first one is 4, 7, 7, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, and 10. So now we're looking for the number that repeats itself the most, and that would be our mode. So 4 does not repeat itself at all. 7 twice. 8 none. 9 3 times, and 10 twice. This helps when you put them in order first, from least to greatest again, because that way you're not going everywhere trying to find it. So here, our answer would be 9, because it repeats itself the most. So just put them in order first, and then see which one repeats itself. So that's our first one. I'm just going to keep going without cutting this. Our second one is 2, 3, 5, 7, and 10. Alright, so 2 repeats itself once, 3 doesn't repeat, 5 doesn't repeat, 7 doesn't repeat, and 10. So this would be none. There is no mode here. Nothing repeats itself, so they're all the same. And our last one, I'll just keep going, be 22, 34, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5. Alright, so 2 repeats itself twice, 3 doesn't repeat, 4 doesn't repeat, and 5 repeats itself twice. So your answer here would be 2 and 5, and that's called bimodal. Alright, this has been central tendency, mean, median, and mode. Range will be in a different video, but I hope this helps. And good